Today we will be doing the third shloka in the Ragam Kalyana Vasantham. Beginners, just don't panic. Listening to the name of the Ragam. Follow the Arohanam, Avarohanam, and everything is simple after that. The Ragam Kalyana Vasantham is a Janyam of the 21st Melakarta Ragam Keeravani. So the Arohanam of Kalyana Vasantham goes like this. Ga2, Ma 1, Da, Pa is skipped. Notice there is no Pa while going up. Da is Da 1, Ni 3, Sa. So it's technically the Arohanam is Ga, Ma, Da, Ni, Sa. While coming back, you have the entire Avarohanam of Keeravani. Sa, Ni, Da, Pa, Ma, Ga. Read 2. Sa. Sa, Ni 3, Da 1, Pa, Ma 1, Ga 2, Re 2, Sa. Let me play the Arohanam once again. Like I've been emphasizing in the other shlokas also. Please go over the Arohanam, Avarohanam many times over to see that your hands get comfortable with it, so that moving between ragas becomes an enjoyable experience. Once again. Sa, Ga 2, Ma 1, Da 1, Ni 3, Sa. Sa, Ni 3, Da 1, Pa, Ma 1, Ga 2, Re 2, Sa. If you all notice that I in all of these two shlokas that I've already done, I've not spoken much about the nuances of the ragam, the jivaswaras, the important phases of the raga. Basically because this is a semi-chant mode. If you know the Arohanam, Avarohanam reasonably well and handle the techniques the way I'm mentioning when I'm teaching you the shlokas, you are in safe zone. So let us go and do the shloka. How does it go? Again, 2 notes after the talam, first beat. Samasta loka shankaram nirasta daitya kunjaram dare darodaram varam pare bhavaktram kripakaram shamakaram mudakaram yashashkaram manaskaro namaskritam namaskaromi bhashvaram namaskaromi bhashvaram. So now let's go and look at how we play this shloka. Samasta loka shankaram. And for one more thing which I forgot to tell in the previous 2 swaras is on pitch E. Please set your Veena to pitch E. Samasta loka shankaram sa 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 ga ga ma ma ma. Beginners can all do the sa 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 on the first string. Sa 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 sa. See that you space your sas properly according to the notation that I have given. Sa sa sa. Samasta. For seniors, you can go to the second string for the Jandavarse, sa sa sa, and then jump to the first string for the catching the ga. Ga ga. This can be in oscillatory mode. The ga ga can, instead of the Jandavarse mode, you can go in the oscillatory mode where you do ga ga ma ma ma. 3 mas give the texture of the Jandavarse. Any one of them also, of them 3 mas, any one of the mas, if you give the texture also, it will elevate the shloka to a very high level. And that you will see only when you play and you experience. Listen, play, experience. This is what I will give. It is like a slogan. You listen to what you're playing and then you look at what you're playing. By listening, you will understand what you have to do and then employ the technique, execute the technique in your playing. Once again, Samasta loka shankaram, and I'm going to show both the ways of doing the sa. If you're doing the sas on the second string, nirasta daitya kunjaram maga maga re. This was nirasta daitya ma ga. Just push the ga a little bit behind. Then go back to ma. Ma ga ma, and then play ga re. Kalyana Vasantham is a very highly melodic ragam. A lot of the melody is sitting there in that Gandharam. So whenever you go through that Gandharam, just push it a little bit inside and move. Don't keep it flat. Once again. Maga, maga, re, sa, ni, ga, re. You can play it as ni, ga, re on the second string because the ni is there only in the second string. Beginners see that you have to jump. After this, jump to the ni on the second string which is next to that sa. Ni, ga is ga 2 which is behind the da of the first string, da 1 of the first string, and re is behind the panchamam of the first string. Nirastha daitya kunjaram maga magari nigari is kunjaram. If you can manage sani gari, sani in one strike and then the gari here. The next line will be dare daro daram varam ga 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 ma ma da da ni. I'll play it plain and show you. How does it sound? Totally insipid. There is absolutely no flavor of the ragam coming out. Nothing of the shloka heard. So how do you play? The Jandavarasais gets their texture. And then the Daivatam and Nisha. Daivatam is again Jivaswara here. That needs to be pushed. Watch this. Ga, 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 ma. The first ma can come from, first ga can come from ma itself. Ma, ga, ga, ma, ga, re, da, ro. Or you can go directly to ga and say, whichever is easier you can take. Play the ga, 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 ma from, pushed from re. Or come from ma, ma, ga, ga, ma, da, re, da, ro. Ma, da, double strike from ma to the, one for ma, one to come to the, and when you come into the, push it. Then double strike in da to do a the ni. When you go into ni, push the ni. So the overall effect will be like this. When you do it from ma, the dare daro. So by listening to what I played, I've given you two variations. You can choose which variation that you are able to play. Listen which variation you think will be best suited for this line. Like va dare dharo daram varam vare bhavaktram aksharam. So many Jandavarasais. Sa sa da da da. Don't be put off by the fact there's so much Jandavarasai. I don't feel like learning. It is actually easy. Sit and watch. One note of, if there are 3 notes, one note of it you have to just bring the Jandavarasai from the, either from the previous note or do the split finger if you're comfortable with it. Kripakaram Chamakaram Samagama Magama Gari. Kripa. That is Kripakaram. Samagama is Kripakaram. How do you play that? Double strike in sa. One for sa, one to go to ma. And then from ma to ga connect. And then from ga back to ma connect. Whenever I am saying this connect, you are striking another note for the note that is being mentioned in the notation. So double strike in sa, one for sa, one to go to ma. Then ma to ga, ga to ma. That is Kripakaram. Chamakaram Gama Gari. You play it as ma gama gari because the ga comes from ma. Ga, ga to ma back. Gari, play. I'll show it close up, some of you might find it a little confusing. Watch this. Sa, ma, double strike. Ma to ga, one strike. Ga to ma, one strike. That is Kripakaram. Sha, ma, ma, ga, ma, ga, re. Mudakaram yashashkaram sani gari mudakaram. Double strike for sani. One for sa, one for mi. Gari is plain. Yashashkaram sa, da, ni, sa. Double strike in sa. One for sa, one to go to da. I play Kripakaram, Shamakaram, Mudakaram, Yashashkaram. Manaskaro namaskritam Magarisa Sanidapa Sanidapa Magarisa Magarisa. I think I also misstepped with my ga. But be very, very careful that you just don't touch the wrong notes, especially in ragams like this. I'm going to play this last portion once again. Kripakaram, Shamakaram. Namaskaromi Bashwaram was the last one. Sanidapa Magarisa. Repeat it. Namaskaromi Bashwaram. I play this whole thing once again. Some of you might end up thinking, oh, this is very difficult. Please don't. Follow the Arohanam, Avarohanam. Follow these notations and the techniques of, connecting double strikes, silent notes, which are not too many. Most of the places have Jandavarasai. Try your level best. Please do not give up. And do write in the comment sections about your experiences with Kalyana Vasantham.